I did not expect that I would be making a third video on this same farm, but unfortunately Mojang has broken some things and made some bugs even weirder, so now we have to use some more weirdness to fix it. The thing that they broke is relog square proofing. The TK itself actually still works, but now when you relog and it's running, it does not fix itself when you relog again, because Mojang and the trident goes into floating state and thinks that it's on the block below it and not on the trapdoor itself, so it does not update when the trapdoor flicks. And to fix that, you have to move this block below with a piston, or you can make the fix that I'm going to show you. Now if you don't know how this farm works, then I'll explain that later after I show the fix, so you don't have to watch the previous two videos I've made on this. If you have built the previous one, then you can fix it easily, or you might have to do some more work. It depends on the direction you made it in. Now this one has the water stream going towards the south or the east, I don't really care, it's one of those. But you want one where the water streams are going towards north or the west, and if you don't have that, then you will have to do more work and make the water streams go in that direction. Now what you need to do first is place your end rod in the direction that it's pointing in towards the spawn spot. If it's in this orientation, then it will not work. Then you just need to make your water stream. Now I replaced the water, and now I'm going to go towards the back side of the water stream and remove these corner blocks and place upper trapdoors over here. These trapdoors are on the top part of the block and they can be in any direction you want, it does not matter. But then you need to place trapdoors on top of this as well, and you need to be facing away from the water stream when you place these, so that the trapdoor hinge is not in the way and it's also in the correct direction, so the trident killer still works. And then you just connect this with the main clock. Now you need to throw the trident very close to the corner of the block, because now we don't have much room, so you need to throw them carefully. But it's not really that bad, because you still only need to throw them once, and the relog square proofing works again with the trapdoors below the tridents. I mean the second trapdoor layer. Now I don't know why, but when you have a trapdoor trident killer like this, then when you relog and the trident glitches up, but it still thinks it's on top of this pumpkin right here. But with trapdoors that doesn't happen. I don't know why it doesn't just, and the trident correctly assumes that it's on the top trapdoor instead of the bottom one. Weird. Alright, now if you haven't seen the previous videos, then this guardian farm uses 2 game tick trident killers. Well, there's 2 different 4 game tick trident killers offset by 2 game ticks to create a 2 game tick trident killer. If you want to learn more about how that works, then I'll link to a video in the description which explains why that works and how that works, and also it explains the benefits of a 2 game tick TK over 4 game tick ones. If you are thinking about throwing in multiple tridents into the each of the trapdoors so that guardians die faster, well, then that does not work, because guardians don't follow general rules that you would think apply to all the mobs, and for some reason multiple tridents don't hit multiple guardians and they all just hit the same guardian, which isn't really of much use because of the 10 game tick cooldown. Now I said I'll be explaining things about this guardian farm, but there's not really much else to it. Just make sure that you make it in the correct direction, and that you don't relog while it's running. And if you do, then don't worry about it much, because you can turn it off and relog again. That will fix it. Now you don't have to rethrow the trends again every time. And that's it for this video. Remember to make the water stream in the north or west direction, and it will all be fine.